Hello everyone, so I am here to review House of Shivers book 3 called Night of the Living Mummy. So House of Shivers is one of the newest Goosebump series. There's been a few series. The original Horrorland, Goosebumps, Series 2000, etc. So this is like the latest one. I actually bought the first two books. I have not read them yet. I listened to this one off Hoopla, so since I already bought the other two, I didn't want to listen to them. I want to eventually read what I bought. But I am glad that I read this one because this one was a lot of fun. It's one of those books that seem like it has so much put into it for what it is. You know, it is a middle grade horror book, I guess you would call it, or at least a supernatural kind of story. And they're usually short, fun, but you know, there's not a lot put into that, and they always seem to go by pretty quickly, which, you know, if you're looking for a fast read, that's good. But this one felt a little bit longer, but it didn't feel longer as in it dragged. It felt longer as in, you know, there was a lot of story to tell. So what is this book about? So this book is about a kid named Happy. I don't even remember what his real name is. They said it, but they pretty much call this kid Happy. And he is obsessed with mummies and ancient Egypt and stuff. It's like, you know, one of his hobbies and stuff. One of the things he likes to learn about. He learns that his school is going to the Egyptian exhibit at a museum, but I can't remember if they find out that that exhibit's closed off or just like the mummy part is closed off. I don't remember exactly. But they're going to the museum in general. I think it might have been the whole exhibit. And he ends up sneaking off, getting past the whatever they use to kind of block stuff off. He just kind of sneaks around stuff. And he gets to see the mummy, like the mummy's tomb, you know, how they have it like in glass and everything. And when he's there, he feels something strange. And we find out that the spirit, I guess you would say, of the mummy, who was actually a child when they died, or like a very young person when they died, has taken possession of him, but not in a demon possession way like you would see in a movie. He kind of is like living in his head, right? So Happy can talk and seem like a regular person, but like he's hearing this I guess you would call him a prince, right? Or, you know, the heir to the throne, the next to become pharaoh and stuff, in his head. And we find out that something happened to him. Somebody basically killed him, you know, thousands of years ago, when he was, again, a boy, a young man. And he wants Happy to help him. So basically, it is about Happy having this mummy voice in his head, and we get like a dual timeline of what's going on with Happy in the present and what has happened to the Egyptian prince years ago and stuff. And pretty much that's all I can say without obviously giving everything away, because there's no point in you reading the story then. But I thought the characters were interesting. I thought the pacing was good. I thought, you know, it was fun to have like a dual timeline and two, obviously not completely different stories, but two sides of the story and everything, like backstory. You don't always get that in these kind of books because, again, they're short, they're made for much younger people. But yeah, I think there's maybe one more book, because I think there might be like 4 or 5 of the House of Shivers out now. And now I really want to go back and read the ones that I got, because if they're like this one, I think they're really going to be entertaining. And, I'm glad Goosebumps is still going on. The original will probably always be my favorite, but some of these newer books really are fun, and this one was a fun one. But yeah, let me know if you are a Goosebumps fan too, and what you thought about this book if you read it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.